Welcome to episode Jordan. Which episode is this? Episode 17 of the You Are Beautiful podcast. Jordan is around here. I'm Grandmaster Gaines, and this is Maria.
Hi, everyone.
So, interesting episode. The reason why I'm doing this episode is because just to give you an idea of. Oh shit! Hold on, I don't have my rings. Stay right there.
Okay, now it's on.
All right, bam, got my rings. So, the reason why this episode is interesting because wanted to give you guys an example of somebody who's apparently the polar opposite of me and doing the exact same thing what I'm doing. So, she is a female. You identify as a female. All right, she's a female. She has no tattoos on her face. She is not on any testosterone. Everybody knows I'm on testosterone replacement therapy. So they use that as how should I say, as an excuse for not being as strong as me. So I've heard a lot of how should I say it, responses to why my program is working on for me or certain individuals. They use genetics, they use the fact that I'm on testosterone, the fact that I'm a male and all that stuff. So Maria is not on any testosterone. Maria, how old are you?
32.
32. So she's 32. She's not like super young, so you can't use that as an excuse to actually explain why she's seeing so much progress. But I've seen and you've been with me since February?
The first week of January.
The first week of January. So we're about 10 months in, right? And this is one of the best progresses I've ever seen, not only with me, but in the industry as well. So here we go. So we're both doing the exact same thing. You work out about 3-4 hours a week, not doing any cardio.
Nope.
Right?
Cardio.
And we're both on 100%. So here's the big thing. We're on 100% animal-based diet. And the only other thing that we're eating is fruit. Right?
Yep.
So how about you go over your diet, exactly what you're eating right now, and how long you have been doing this for?
So I started doing this, I want to say, maybe about 6 weeks now. So all I'm eating is just meat, fruits, butter, eggs, and that's it. So I'm having about 3 meals a day. In the morning, I eat meat, scrambled eggs, fruit, and then during lunchtime, I'll eat meat again, just a little bit of fruit, and then in the afternoon after our workout, I'll go home, I'll cook my meat, and then some fruits again. But not a lot of fruit, just maybe like twice a day.
Twice a day?
Yeah,
or
or sometimes once a day.
Once a day. All right.
Yeah.
But it's mostly animal-based.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we've established that we're two different individuals, different genetics. I'm 37 years old. I've been in the gym for about 20 years. What's your experience with working out before you started with me?
Yeah, well, I used to just go to the gym and work out for like an hour or sometimes even 2 hours, but I would just look at Instagram videos of people just like working out, but then I wouldn't see any progress at all. And when I started working out with you, I realized that I've been doing all these forms wrong. That's why I wasn't seeing any progress. So now that I'm with you, I'm seeing progress because I'm doing like the forms correctly. So, and I used to do a lot of cardio before, a lot of cardio.
So how much cardio are you talking? Like if you said you used to do a lot of cardio.
I want to say maybe like 4 times a week.
And how many minutes would you do that for?
Maybe like 30 minutes.
So you would do 30 minutes of cardio about 4 days a week.
Yeah.
And then what about your working out? You were working out on top of it?
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
how long would you work out for?
Maybe like an hour or 40 minutes.
Hour and 40 minutes. So if you just take
I was overdoing it.
yeah, so a ballpark estimate, let's say an hour, just to keep things simple. So you were working out about 3-4 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
So you're doing about 4 hours of training,
Yeah.
and then if you're doing 30 minutes of cardio, so that's another 2 hours
Yeah.
of cardio. So about 6 hours
Yeah.
a week. And how long did you follow this process for, like this program? 4 hours of working out and 2 hours of cardio.
Maybe like 4 months or something like that.
4 months. So before you started training with me, you only just worked out for about 4 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the thing is, like, obviously for 4 months, you're probably not going to get too many results. That might have given you something. But compared to the 4 months that you were doing on your own, we probably made a significant progress in 4 months.
Yeah.
So, good. So, what you were saying about form, right? So, one thing that and I'm sure I've told you before this, and for the viewers, is that the big chunk of my training, I would even say the 100% value that you get from training with me is just learning proper form, because I can pretty much explain to you the program in 5 minutes. I can send you a text message and it'll tell you exactly what to do. But if you don't know how to move properly, it doesn't matter how hard you're trying. It doesn't matter how dialed in your workout, your diet is. If you're not moving correctly and hitting the muscle fibers that you're supposed to, the program is not going to do anything. Yeah. So about what you were saying about your form, I will tell you one thing, that it takes years. It took me over 5-6 years to perfect my squat form, my shoulder presses, and all that stuff. And in less than 1 year, your shoulder presses, your squat, pretty much everything you're doing is perfect. So that's actually a pretty big feat to accomplish. Yeah. The fact, and I know you've had you think you had issues with form and stuff like that, but where your form is right now, the fact that you are moving exactly like me, and I have 20 years in the gym, and you don't even have one, is pretty badass. It's pretty badass. So I want to definitely say that I'm proud of you, and you're one of my clients who like moves really, really, really well. So so going back on your diet, right? Yeah. So yeah, one thing, if you guys want to take something from this, is in fitness industry, we talk about form so much that it becomes a cliche, and everyone's like, oh yeah, you gotta have proper form. But just because people understand that they need to have proper form, that does not mean that everybody is doing proper form. So it doesn't have to do with just putting your butt below parallel when you're squatting, or going all the way up when you're doing a shoulder press. It's the movement pattern, it's the control. And I guess we have to like go over the another actual podcast to get into the details with form. But the one thing that you can that might help you out is that when you're pushing hard on your last set, which is the most important one, don't go for the maximum reps. Go for the minimum amount of reps needed to create a higher intensity. So let's say I'm bench pressing, right? And I put 225 on the bar. I can blast that thing, bounce it off my chest, and get 16 reps. Or I can go slow and controlled and really focus on my chest muscles and get it done, create the same amount of intensity on my chest in about 9 to 10 reps. So whenever you're working out, that set where you're more concentrated and you get less reps, not more, you're always going to be better off. You're going to get more progress, more muscle gain, more fat loss, and your joints are going to be healthy. So form wise, go for the least amount of reps needed to go to failure or create a higher to create an intense set, not for the maximum, right? So now going back to your diet. So you've been eating like this for about 6 weeks, 2 months, right? What problems, what issues were you having that we wanted to get rid of with this diet? Like what was going on?
So I've always had a lot of digestive issues since I was in high school.
High school. So that's
Yeah.
about what, 15 or more
Yeah.
years ago?
Yeah.
So you had digestive problems since then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
go over these digestive problems in detail.
So, in high school, I used to eat so bad. I used to eat hot Cheetos every day and cheeseburgers, and I was just a very unhealthy person. I was even a little bit overweight. So I think that damaged my stomach a lot, and I just, kept going, and so I've had these problems like bloating and just even back pain too from being so bloated all the time. So until I finally decided to just, get it together after that talk that we had, I think you just like opened my eyes. Like I just didn't want to be suffering anymore. And now that I'm eating healthier, I feel stronger now. Like even like that I'm working out 4 days a week, like I feel stronger with more energy. And yeah,
Well, good thing you mentioned that 4 days a week, so I can actually go over that, because we went over what you were doing before. So yeah, so I'm glad we had that chat, because let's really go over what issues you were facing, because we sat down and we had a heart-to-heart talk to really dial this in and get rid of these issues, right?
Yeah.
So you were feeling bloated, right? And there was about like a 3 to 4 week period
yeah.
that you were constantly telling me that you were having digestive issues, and there were a couple of workouts where you couldn't even work out because the pain was so bad.
Yeah.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, it was really bad, especially because I'm so sensitive to spicy food and like dairy, and I don't even drink soda, or even alcohol makes me super bloated. So all of that has changed since I started this diet.
Yeah. So the thing about the reason why I pushed for this diet is there are a number of things that could be causing digestive issues that we just don't know.
Yeah.
So people have come up to me with obviously digestive issues, anxiety, depression. Some people have like really bad acne. Some people, a couple of my clients have psoriasis, and that was getting really bad. So it could be coming from anything like dairy. It's very rare that it happens with dairy, but like it could be coming from dairy. It could be coming from any vegetable. So there's a wide variety of vegetables, right? And they ask you to get everything in. It could be the broccoli, it could be the spinach, it could be the kale, it could be the zucchini or anything. So in order to instead of finding out which one is bothering you, my way of doing things is just cut everything out.
Yeah.
Seriously, just cut everything out. And the thing is, like, every time you would just play around or have a salad or have a bread here and there, those digestive problems kept continuing. So the only way we could get to the bottom of this is just eat nothing, because I knew for a fact that meat is not going to bother you, right? And fruit is not going to bother you. So let's just stick with those two and eliminate every single thing else. And I mean, how long did it take for you to start feeling better?
Within the first week.
Within the first week. So
So
you're telling me that you've been having digestive problems for about 15, 16 years, and in 1 week it's gone. So here's the thing, like, you go to doctors. I mean, did you go to doctors for your digestive issues? Let's go over that.
Yeah, I actually did, but they would always just tell me, just stop eating junk food, eat more vegetables. And I'm like, well, vegetables make it worse.
Yeah. So for 16 years, you couldn't have one solution.
Yeah.
Nobody actually gave you a clear-cut solution.
Yeah.
Of how this is going to stop. But I did tell you that once you do this, I know for a fact this is gonna go away.
Yeah, and it did.
And then within 1 week, and this is all we're eating. So here's the thing. So I've been doing this for a long time, and people come up to me with all kinds of oh, I have anxiety, oh, my knees are hurting,
Yeah.
oh, I have psoriasis, oh, I have this kind of digestive problem, it doesn't go away, oh, this is bothering me, my credit score is bad, my mama won't talk to me. Any problem they have, and you've heard me, and you've been with me almost a year now, the first thing that comes out of my mouth, I'm like, just eat nothing but meat and fruit.
Yeah.
And things start getting better.
Yeah. It's been life changing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's and really think about this. I mean, obviously everybody has cravings. We have like our food here and there. I mean, I like dessert. I like some vegetables. I like eating salads now and then. But dude, every time I would eat a salad, every time I would eat spinach, my stomach would have pins and needles, and my brain would go haywire. Like I get really bad bipolar depression, like big ups and downs. I would wake up in the morning and have these dark, weird, twisted thoughts.
Yeah.
And I know exactly, as soon as I start eating vegetables, as soon as I start eating this, it starts messing up my brain, my digestion. I start looking soft and puffy. I start getting acne on my face. Now, if you really think about it, how much has your life, yes, you've given up a bunch of food, but isn't it worth it to like just feel like this?
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Even when I would work out with you and I wasn't being consistent with my diet before, I would work out and I would feel tired. My body would just feel swollen and just like drained because of the bad food, you know? And now that I'm eating healthy, I feel like I can like do more, you know?
You've definitely improved. Your strength has gone up significantly over the last 6 weeks. You've gone more stronger than you have in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, it's not only that you're eliminating all that bad stuff. Now you're filling your body with more good stuff.
Yeah.
You're eating more protein than you used to. Like you're cutting out the vegetables, you're cutting out the rice and all that stuff, and now there's more room in your stomach for nutrient dense food. Now I like you weigh what, 125, 135 pounds? How much?
124.
124, right? And you're eating like how go over your breakfast.
My breakfast, I'll have like scrambled eggs.
And how many?
2.
2.
With avocado on the side, ground beef.
How much ground beef?
Uh,
So you use a packet, right?
yeah,
So you use half a packet or a quarter of it?
like half of it, a little bit, yeah.
About 1/3, half.
Yeah. And then maybe a little bit of pineapple, butter on the side, and that's it.
All right, let's check
And I'll
this
feel
out.
satisfied.
So you're 124 pounds. You're a female, not on steroids. All right. So let's go over this. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, that's what I have at home
Right.
right now.
Right.
I have like 5 of them right now.
Right. So check this out, guys. This is that fucking thing. So like 85% lean, about
Yeah.
organic, 100% grass fed.
That's exactly what I
Good
eat.
job, Jordan. Fucking crushed it. So you eat about, let's say you eat about half of it, right? Has 19 grams of fat and 19 grams of protein. Man, 1-to-1 ratio. So a little bit of fat melts off. So let's say people are like, oh, she's not gonna fucking eat half of it. Yes, she fucking is. All right, well, let's say a third. Let's say a third, right? For argument's sake. So half of it is about 40 grams of protein. A third would be like about fucking 30 grams of protein, whatever. All right, fucking. But and then 2 eggs is 14. So you're eating about 40, 45, 50 grams of protein, right? The eggs have like 9 grams of fat. This thing has 40 grams of fat. Some of it melts out. So 9 to 2 eggs. So that's 4.5, 9, rounded up to 10 because you're putting a little bit of oil in there. So you're eating about, and then you have avocado in there as well. So you're eating about 50 grams of fat.
Yeah.
and you're eating about 14 plus 30, 44, 50 grams of protein in one meal,
Yeah.
right? And you add a lot of salt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So there we go. 80%, fucking 80% lean ground beef. So me, I basically eat one of these for lunch. I eat 2 meals, and then I'll eat with a little bit of honey, lots of butter, salt, and I'll eat one of these at night with 2 bananas, and that's pretty much it. Now, all your doctors are telling you that this much fat is gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Right? You just got your blood levels done. Everything was fine. Your cholesterol was a little bit high. Cholesterol in your blood is a shit marker for your health. It means absolutely nothing. I'm actually getting my blood works back on Monday. I almost died. That's a whole different story. So 125-pound female eating lots of salt, lots of butter, lots of red meat, and that's your first meal.
Yeah.
You've already had about 44 grams of protein. Go your second meal.
Let's see. I'll eat that again. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
It's so good.
Yeah.
You know, it's really good. Sometimes I change it a little bit, but it's delicious. Sometimes I'll make like little patties.
Uh-huh.
You know, I always make sure that it's 100% grass fed.
Nice.
But I'll have that again with some butter. And then at nighttime, I'll do the same and maybe add like a banana, half a banana, and then I'll feel satisfied.
Yeah. So.
But I make sure to add more meat.
Yeah. So I get this question from males here and there, but I completely disregard it. They're like, "Oh, don't you get tired of it and this and that?" No, seriously, to males, like seriously, shut the fuck up. Just suck it up. So I had my one of my male clients, and again, I'm not being misogynistic. Nothing. It's just, dude. I gotta have a little bit less leeway with men. Like seriously. So like one of my male clients, like he had to drop a few pounds for a fight or something, and I was telling him, hey, just eat red meat and nothing else, and just go for it. And he's like, well, I liked food too much. What should I do then? Like it's gonna get boring. And I just looked at his face and I'm like, well, just fucking suck it up.
Yeah.
Like seriously, just suck it up. Yeah. If it tastes like shit, whatever. I don't care. I'm not even gonna respond to that, to a man. But anyways, let's answer like a civilized human being to you lovely females who are gonna say, hey, aren't you gonna get sick of it? Aren't you gonna get bored? All that stuff. Maria, you're gonna answer that question.
I don't. It's so good, you know? And sometimes people even on Instagram, they ask me, you don't get tired of it? I'm like, no, it's so good. Like, I don't want to eat anything else.
Yeah. And then another perspective too. Let's say it does get boring. Let's say you are tired of it. Let's say one day you sit down, man, I'm sick of the fucking meat. I'm tired of eating the same thing over and over again. Do you want to, just to make yourself feel good, just to taste something good for like 5 seconds, would you want to go back to feeling the way you were feeling?
No,
Like, first of all, Maria has literally told you it doesn't get boring, right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, actually, so you used to ask me, how do I cook? How do I do this and this? And I've made some videos for you. But now when you started doing it, it's just, you can get creative.
Yeah, you
can. There's so many things, and people are actually watching your videos and showing how you had the steak and the avocado, the butter on the side and all that stuff. It's fun.
Yeah.
And it, like, seriously, dude, how bad can it be, like, eating this and getting shredded?
I know. But you know what? I think some people had the same problem that I did, which was they don't know how to cook it or how to, like, mix it with other things. But you just have to look into it. You know, like, I asked you how you do it, so you gave me ideas, and then I asked other people for ideas, and now that's exactly what I do now, you know? So
in the description, I have her Instagram, and I'll actually throw it in there as well. Definitely follow Maria. And she's been doing some badass meals, really cool stuff. I 100% support every single thing she's posting. So my females, if you want to see how you eat, and you don't have to have any portion control, if you literally copy and paste her meals that she's posting on her Instagram, I promise you, even without working out, you will burn fat, build muscle, you will feel better. Even if you're not working out, you're not changing anything in your lifestyle. If you start eating like her, exactly the way she's eating, you will feel way better. More, I think, I want to say all. Well, fuck it, I'll say it. All of your autoimmune disorders, every single thing, those issues that you have that the doctors cannot solve right now will go away. Now, if the issue you have is you're not feeling sexy, then you should come to me and we got to do some squats. But still, eating like this will make you feel sexier too. Like, I mean, how are your energy levels?
Like, you know what? It's good that you mentioned that, because even at my old job, I used to fall asleep. Because I would always go out to eat. I would go to taco shops. I would go to, like, all these crazy places, and I would feel tired all the time. And I would be super swollen. My face, like, I need to show you my old pictures so you can see. But now that I'm eating healthier, like, I just feel so good. Like, I just don't want to stop. I don't want to go back to what I used to eat, you know? So
and
I want to keep it up.
How much weight?
I just recently lost 9 pounds. So I need to check my weight.
In how long?
It took me a month.
In 1 month, you lost 9 pounds.
Yeah.
And you didn't get smaller. You lost 9 pounds of probably pure fat and probably build muscle at the same time. You look completely different. You're lifting more weight in just 1 month of cutting all those toxins out. And like, you will miss it. Like, I miss booze. You see all this fucking liquor up here, dude?
I was just gonna tell you.
Bro, let's go over this. Like, they can't see this shit. And you can... So we got some Stolichnaya. What the fuck is that?
My favorite Fireball.
You got that. You like that white girl shit, huh? So we got that Fireball up in this bitch. You shout out to Kevin. Kevin, you got this shit fucking stocked up. My roommate, Kevin, oh, bro, you don't even drink that much. You got this shit stocked.
You know what? I celebrate that I love that.
We got like 2 small bottles of Kahlua, 1 big one. We got some Jägermeister. Then we got a Bacardi. Is that a flavored Bacardi?
Yeah.
What flavor is it?
I don't have my glasses, but lime.
Yeah, some lemon shit.
Yeah.
Here's some Bacardi. We got some Jack Daniels apple.
But you know what? I just see that and I'm like, it's gonna mess up my stomach.
Exactly. I got tequila and I want that shit, bro. I want a shot of everything. I want to brush my teeth with like take a shot glass and mix Fireball and Jägermeister and the Jack Daniels apple. And it's like all sweet and just like dip your toothbrush in it. Like, that's what I want to do. But I like being sexier better. I like feeling good more. And dude, it's what? 8:40 right now. We worked out at 6 in the morning today. On a Sunday. I was late. I was 6:15.
And we were the only ones working out.
Only ones working out at 6 in the fucking morning, dude. So you're doing the exact opposite of what the doctors told you, huh? Cut out the vegetables.
Yeah.
Oh, we had an issue about this. She said he didn't like salt. I'm like, you gotta have salt.
Yeah.
And you're salting your foods.
Yeah.
Like just loading that bitch up.
Yeah.
You don't. So lots of salt, lots of butter, lots of red meat, and fruit here and there. Like that's it. Do you measure anything?
No, I don't.
Like how do you know how much to eat?
Like in the morning, like I just make sure that I eat a lot because then I have my lunchtime like at 12 or at 1. So I just make sure that I'm a little full. Yeah, that I'm a little full. And then that way I just go back home and then I eat and then.
Are you counting your calories? Do you know how many calories you eat? Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You're not counting calories. Are you weighing anything?
No.
That sounds terrible. It sounds stupid. How are you following a fitness regimen and not even counting your calories?
I know.
Huh? And you're not even weighing. What if you're getting too much fat?
Yeah.
What if you're having too much protein? We don't care. We don't care. You cannot overeat. Like seriously, I've seen your food sometimes. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you had 3 burger patties.
But you know what? Even sometimes tell me that's all you eat. I'm like, yes. I don't want to eat to feel super full. You know. So
look, dude, you're when you put gas in your car, right? Your car doesn't go like nom 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 nom. That gas is delicious. You're just putting gas in that car so it fucking runs.
Yeah.
You're at the end of the day, the only reason you're putting food in your body is because that food is gonna break down and turn into you. So if you put shit inside your body, that shit is gonna turn into you.
Yeah.
So you're putting crappy food in your diet. What does that crappy food turn into? This body that's bloated,
Yeah.
that body that's sluggish,
Yeah.
that body is like cranky, falling asleep at work. Now what you're putting in your body? Fucking animals.
Yeah.
This shit. And what does that body look like?
But you know what? Even now that I'm eating this, like I feel like more like motivated. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's why people, because I know sometimes, you know, people, they send me messages and they're like, oh, you know, like I don't feel motivated. And it's like, it's the food that you're eating too. Because if you're constantly like eating like, I don't know, like cheeseburgers and like all this junk food, it's going to make you feel tired. It's not going to make you feel motivated. So if you start eating healthy, you're going to feel, you know, more energy and you're going to want to, you know, work out and do all these things.
That is a very, very interesting and intelligent point that you brought up. So, hell yeah. So, like, people are like, oh, I don't get motivated to go to the gym. I don't get motivated to, like, work on my business or do something better or change something in my life. And that's very interesting because people are like, oh, first I'm going to start going to the gym. And then I'm going to slowly change my diet and all that stuff. And you actually pointed out how important diet actually is.
Yeah.
So even before you start training, if you fix your diet, you're going to mentally and physically feel better.
Yes.
And you're going to have better energy. And just that alone will give you more motivation to actually do more things.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool. So if there's actually one thing you can take away from this, and I'm actually going to start explaining this to my clients and promoting this more, that even if you don't start a gym regimen, even if you don't know what to do, where to go, you're intimidated, you don't want to start quite yet, or maybe you just don't want to start, or don't want to get into working out, fix that diet.
Yeah.
Because if you just start fixing your diet, and that's really awesome. Like, where does your motivation come from? Your motivation will come from feeling better.
Yeah.
So if you fix your diet, start eating meat and not vegetables, meat and fruit.
Yeah.
Just meat and fruit. Start eating exactly like her. You're going to get better energy levels. Your mood is going to improve. And a lot of those negative thoughts, the anxiety, that depression, you eat vegetables and they have toxins and they damage you in the gut. And because of the when you have bad gut health, that leads to psychological issues. So you fix all that by eating red meat and fruit, basically meat and fruit, butter, salt, eating the way she's eating. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna your body is gonna change. You're gonna feel more confident. You're gonna get more energy, and then that energy is gonna motivate you to improve more things in your life.
Yeah.
Wow, shit, that's a very, very interesting
Like even
point,
now, like I feel so motivated. Like I just want to keep it up.
dude. Like
you know?
seriously, you're on Sunday at 6 a.m. People are still doing drugs from the night before. People are hungover. I used to wake up drunk, and she was in there. She was actually there before me.
Yeah.
I was slacking,
Yeah.
and we crushed a workout.
Yeah. And you know what? Yesterday I did a road trip. I drove for hours and I was like, you know what? I'm still going to go to the gym at 6 a.m. I woke up at 4:30 and, you know,
Because you were excited, huh?
Yeah.
You're up.
I'm like, I'm not going to miss my workout.
Dude, that was awesome. And really to compare your workout program from what you were doing, right? You're working out 3 to 4 hours a week.
Yeah.
That's it. And there's no cardio. Now compare the workouts that you were doing on your own, just not the cardio, just the exercise, compared to what we're doing in the gym. Just and I'm not fishing for an answer. I know there's a lot of complicated stuff that goes on during my workout, and I don't expect you to know all of it. But just your honest answer, if you compare your workout, your exercises that you were doing when you were working out on your own in the gym, and now that you're working out with me, what were the major differences that you saw that you see between your training and my training, and what you liked and what you disliked? And be
Yeah.
100% honest.
Yeah, well, with you, I've been doing more weights, and before working out with you, I wouldn't do weights as much. And now that I've been working out for 10 months now, like, I remember the first day that I started working out with you, and I was looking at everyone, and I was like, okay, there's no way that I'm ever gonna do those weights because they're too heavy. Like, I've never done that before. And now with time, like, I'm doing heavy weights that I never thought that I was gonna be able to do. Because at the gym, I used to do like squats. And now I'm doing heavy squats.
Yeah, you're squatting over 100 pounds. So within like 10 months, this is the strongest probably you've ever been in your life. At 32 years of age, when people say your health starts declining.
Yeah.
So,
because I used to do a lot of cardio. I used to mix cardio with like weight training, but with you, it has always just been heavy weights. So,
and I understand why you were doing cardio, because when most people are going to the gym, when I started going to the gym too, I just didn't want to be fat anymore.
yeah.
Right? That was your goal. You just don't want. Yes, you wanted a little bit legs, butt cheeks, and all that stuff. But for the most part, we just don't want that fucking belly, right?
Yeah.
And what's the first thing people say to get rid of it? Do cardio, sweat it out, do more reps. So I didn't change any of that. I took that into consideration. My number one thing, I told you, I'm gonna build muscle and burn fat. And people think that they have to do cardio to burn fat. Have you lost more fat with me than you would have on your own?
Yeah.
I mean, we've significantly cut down your body fat. Like, you lost 9 pounds in a month.
Yeah.
That's fat. And we did zero cardio. If anything, I've told you not to do cardio.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, how much cardio do you do a week?
Just when I walk around at work.
Yeah, so like you don't ever go on the treadmill. You don't ever just go on a run.
Yeah.
Nothing. We're straight lifting 4 hours a week. And now let's compare the workout too. How was today's workout? Did we even sweat? Do you usually sweat? We're basically, most of the time we were just walking around.
Yeah.
Like, how many sets did we do? So today we worked out.
Yeah.
So I did even less sets, so I'll count.
Yeah.
So we started with biceps, right? I did 2 sets, you did 3 sets, right? And then we did back. I did 2 sets, you did 3 sets there. That's 6 sets. Then we did quads. You did 6 more. And then so you got 12 sets in. Maximum.
Yeah.
Total. And the only hard sets that you had were 4. You just had 4 challenging sets. The first few you did like 6 to 8 reps and we didn't even sweat. And I did 8 sets. And that's it. Most of the time I was like playing around. We were listening to Lady Gaga, right? And then we listened to some Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
I smoked. I think I went to the bathroom at some point. And the entire workout, I got there at like 6:15. Then we chatted and we started at 6:20. And we were done by 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like, it was a little bit more work than what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And that's it. Because the thing is, it's one heavy set of squats, one heavy set of anything is going to do more work than jumping around like a monkey.
Yeah. But you know what? Have you ever seen people like on social media that they take videos of themselves and they're like covered in sweat and they're like, did you even work? What did they say? They say, did you even work out? Like, if you don't
look like this, did you even work out?
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, I don't ever look like that.
Yeah.
And yes, I did.
Yeah.
Well, you know what my response to that is? If you look like that, your workout was shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
it's the truth,
dude, look, you come in here looking pretty in the gym and you walk out looking pretty. Like, oh my God, like, I don't want you to like drench your makeup all doing that. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Like, that's for poor people. No, nothing against poor. Like, dude, seriously, when you look around in the gym, like, it almost like breaks my heart how hard people are working out. And half the time Grandmaster Gaines is outside vaping and you guys are hanging out, Like you can take a phone call if you want during the
Yeah.
workout. You can text.
And we're still making
We can
progress.
still make, like, seriously, like, if you have to compare your training to everybody else's training in the gym, you probably your workout is easier than everything else.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, think about it. Did you ever do any of that booty class bullshit? No, was it something else? I think somebody went and did one of these like hit workouts and they were sore for like 2 weeks. They didn't do
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah. And I'm seeing more results now. Like my legs have never looked like this
Mm-hmm.
ever. And when I used to go to the gym before, I was like, oh my God, like how come I'm not seeing any results? I'm like over here working out for like an hour or sometimes even 2 hours. And now like my body is like changing completely. I feel so good. I
Dude,
feel
that's
really
awesome.
good.
And about the working out part, dude. I've literally have never let you work out 3 days in a row.
Yeah, I know.
If
Yeah.
anything, I've like forced you to work out less.
Yeah.
Dude, there've been weeks when you wanted to work out the fourth day.
Yeah.
And like most trainers like have their issues with their clients, like you have to work out more, and with you and I, like if anything, you were like, oh, can I come in? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
3 days. Like I have to force her. But that's actually badass that you love coming to the gym so
Yeah.
much that I actually have to force her. No, Maria, you have to take a rest day if anything. So that's
stop,
how,
won't stop.
and that's good, dude. And that's how enjoyable the workouts should be.
Yeah.
And that's how they are. And that makes me really, really happy that you actually enjoy coming to the gym. That's why it was so awesome to see you at 6 a.m. on Sunday crushing it.
Yeah. And I got there early.
Yes, yes. I saw your what was this fucking SpongeBob SquarePants gif. Anyways, so man, I think we had a nice little chat.
We did.
Part
Part 2 coming soon.
dude, we got to do more updates. So here, just to do a recap. So you're 32 years old. You're 125 pounds. This is 124. I mean, seriously, within the. How about this? Let's do another before and after.
Yeah.
So we can put it with this podcast. We'll do an after pitch. We'll grab my nice camera.
Okay.
We'll get a solid one on Monday, and we'll put a before and after. We'll show your 10-month progress. And actually, the last 6 weeks have given us more progress than the last 4 months because we kind of got to a halt. We didn't see anything for at least a couple of months. And then in 6 weeks, everything went down. So 32 years old, 124 pounds, right?
Get it right.
Get it right. Female, 100% red meat diet, no cardio, 3 to 4 hours of training, and amazing attitude.
Yeah. And I'm a mom too, and I still make time
Yes.
to work out.
She
okay?
is a mom.
I have a full-time job.
She has never ever canceled on a workout. If anything, we've rescheduled, gets every single thing. And she is a mom, and she was there today at 6 a.m. on a Sunday. Maria, I'm really
If I
proud
can do
of
it,
you.
you can do it too. No
Absolutely.
excuses.
100%. If she can do a shoulder press, you can do anything. No, I'm just So seriously, dude, it's not me, it's not my steroid, it's not my genetic, it's not my boys, it's not because I'm a man, it's not because this and that. Every single person. Look, this person is an exact opposite of me. Look, no neck tattoos. Female, all right? And she's eating exactly like me. Red meat. Red meat.
Delicious.
And just in case they don't know, look, I'll put everything on there. Let me just put everything on there,
Yes.
right? So they don't get confused. Exactly what I did with you.
Yeah. Delicious banana.
All right. Maria, you're going to go with me. All right. What's the first #1 item? What are they going to eat?
Meat,
Red meat.
Red
All right. Next,
butter.
butter. Next, fruit. Next,
Salt. Lots of salt.
that's it. Dude, seriously, stop buying meal plans. Like, if you just eat this, you see all of this? Now you can have it in as much quality. It's like, Mo, what if I eat the entire thing of fucking salt? Nothing will happen. Like, your palate will literally tell you not to stop eating it.
Yeah.
What if I eat 25 bananas? Go ahead and eat it. Go eat it. By the 10th one, your body will literally tell you, okay, I don't want any more bananas. You cannot fuck up with this. Seriously.
Stop eating your salad.
Stop eating your salad. This is it. This is all you eat. This is all she eats. And she is awesome. All right?
Sayang.
We can even put this in there. Here, have this vape. Wait, let me give them something else. Hold on. They're gonna complain. Here's some marijuana. You have some marijuana too. Is there anything else? No,
That's
Maria, we
all.
cannot add cocaine. That is bad for you. All right. Good job today. Crush the workout. Anything else you want to add?
No, well, yes, actually, Mo. Thank you so much for everything that you have told me. It has been life-changing. I'm so glad that I met you. You are the nicest person and you're the best trainer. He really is. If you want to change your, if you want to lose weight, you want to get stronger, you need to reach out to Mo because he has changed my life. So thank you so much, Mo. I've had this digestive issues for so long and you just made me realize that I really need to take care of my health and my body and just thank you so much for everything. I really, really appreciate it. And you really care about your clients. You really do. And not a lot of trainers are like that. And you're just the best. You have been a blessing. You are.
Oh, Maria, likewise. Thank you so much. I love you.
Thank you, Mo.
Fucking crushed it. Grandmaster Gains and Maria out.
Like, rate, review, subscribe.
Oh.
Wait, don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe, like, comment, send me your love, and don't send
Lots
nudes.
of likes. No nudes.
Fuck yes.